Have you ever gone thrifting with a best friend, go hiking in Sedona, or watch bull riding while visiting Arizona? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Either way, join me in today's adventure. Let me start by saying that I'm heading to Arizona to spend time with a beloved friend I actually met through YouTube, through refinishing furniture of all things. Let's go thrifting in Arizona. Danny and I both share the love of bringing old pieces back to life, and even though she has ventured to other things or shared love for thrifting, hiking, and even God has kept our friendship strong. What began as sanding, painting, somehow led me to people, real connections, and one of those connections turned into this trip. There are moments in life when you realize something small turned into something really meaningful. For me, that started with furniture. It's funny how something like a shared passion can turn into daily conversations, voice notes, advice, encouragement, and before you know it, that internet friend becomes someone you can't go a day without talking to. But our friendship is not the only cool story I want to tell you about. Did you know that Sedona's iconic red rock beauty has a geological and cultural story too? But this one might be harder to grasp. Those towering formations and the deep canyons that cut the valley were shaped over millions of years as ancient seas rose and disappeared, leaving behind sandstone layers rich with iron that oxidize into the deep, burning red color Sedona is famous for. It's definitely a place that reminds you to slow down, breathe, and take it all in. As the sun started to go down, we drove to another hiking trail nearby. It was a short hike upwards that took us into a rock formation with a small cave.
I hung on to the wall as I went up.
Wow. So cool. Do we have to worry about snakes? Are you sure we don't have to? I would think we would. Yes, I was a bit worried I would run into a snake. Thankfully, they're not in season, and the beauty of this place kept drawing me in. Of course, the battery in my phone started to run out at some point here, so I had to take pictures instead. But that's okay. You get to see some beautiful takes sprinkled with some of Danny and myself. As the night started to make its way in, so did the moon. The video does not make it justice, but we thought there wasn't a more beautiful way Sedona could have said goodbye to us. The next morning, we're going thrifting with my friend Danny. Coffee on hand and all. If you're ever in Phoenix, Arizona and love to go thrifting, you'll definitely want to visit the first place we're headed for. First of all, it's the coolest, fanciest secondhand store I've been to. I mean the arches, the wood beam ceiling surrounding the store. But beyond that, and more importantly, is Kiwani's mission. They work with tons of organizations to improve the literacy and to fight hunger in children. It's run by over 100 volunteers that give their time and energy. They have home goods, jewelry, furniture, clothing, electronics, shoes, you name it, they have it. I'll leave the address under the video description in case you're ever around the Cave Creek, Arizona area. Perhaps my jaw hit the floor more than once, you'll see why. A really nice table. $10. Wow, that's beautiful. You kidding me? This is cute.
What?
Let's have to upholster. That's so cheap. $5. These are so nice. This is walnut. That's walnut veneer over pressed wood. But it looks like a newer one.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to look at this.
Still $20 though. Are you
I know,
kidding?
it's like,
That's so cheap.
no real brand.
And furniture is all 50% off. So, okay, I never find stuff this cheap in Minnesota, ever.
Yeah, well, at our Goodwills, there's not. This place is actually pretty nice.
That's a cute desk.
They've got some really cute stuff in there.
Thank you.
50% off.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, Danny. Wow, there's stuff is so fancy. Whoa. I can tell you that if I lived down here in the south, this would be the place where I would go shopping for all of my furniture and home goods, hands down. Where do we want to start? Wow, that's a nice table. $275. Yeah, this is not real wood. Not real wood because you can tell right here, near over. Yeah, just a newer piece. Wow, they have some fancy stuff in here.
I know this is already sold, but I'm just like looking at. It's so interesting, the chicken wire.
They have two of them. Look at it.
Yeah, they're both sold.
My gosh.
I thought the last marked price.
Oh, are you kidding me? That is gorgeous.
Oh, imagine stripping it.
Okay, I totally love it.
Look, they have the hand joints.
Yeah, hand join. Wow. Okay, this would be something that I would totally take with me if I...
But then you'd kind of kick yourself because you're like, oh, they have the keyholes.
Look at that. This MCM is pretty cool too. No, it might not be. No?
Nothing.
But everything slides smoothly. And those handles are something.
50% off.
I know. This is something that I would back home. This one looks like a newer piece too. Oops, that's brand new.
From Crate and Barrel.
It is from Crate and Barrel? Wow. Push it in first, all the way.
Okay.
Yep, push, and now fold it up.
Oh, thank
Yep.
you. Bring that to my house, inside my house. I mean, we don't even have doors big enough, but...
That's a pretty cool piece. So it's $9.95, so it's half of that.
Furniture is half on, yeah, so 500.
Wow, now this is cool. The table is like bamboo with cane webbing.
With glass on top.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. Of course, they had tons of furniture, dressers. There were a bunch that I wish I had a suitcase big enough so I could take him home with me to refinish. That's cool. Look how cute that is.
It's beautiful.
I think it was like in a church, one of those where they put...
Oh, like a tithe? Yeah. A tithe basket?
It looks like it, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this is nice and heavy.
The price? What's the price?
$10. That's it.
That is really good. Oh, look at the goblets.
These are, yeah, they're super cute too. They're brass. Made in Spain.
Not in China. Isn't that nice? All right, well, hard to see.
These ones are $4 each though. They're
Oh,
a little
yeah.
more. Understandably, yeah. 14, so it's a little more. Ross, $12.99.
Oh,
Always look at the tags.
What are they selling it for?
It doesn't say.
Oh, the Ross price then.
Yeah. Can I just tell you how touching it was to see these many volunteers behind the counter? There was a line of people trying to check out, and I was trying to wrap my mind around it because I've never been to a store that's run by volunteers like this one. It just shows how committed they are to serving their community, and it was very touching. I just feel honored being there. What we found. Look at this bracelet, has silver and a stone, and it's made of, what do we think this is?
Ivory?
The mammoth? What is it made of?
The tusk.
Tusk. Made out of tusk, I think it is.
How much?
Only $15. Would I wear it? That's the question. It's so cute. And then it's a set. In all honesty, being in this store felt more like shopping at a small boutique than a secondhand store because everything was so neat, clean, and in the right spot.
So this is primarily the men's area, and then women are everywhere else. Do you, is it snow boots you're looking for? Okay, I'll go check and see if there's any.
Since I only had a carry-on, I have to be very mindful what I was buying. I didn't purchase anything at this store, but my friend Danny bought a couple of dresses. She looks super cute, and I wish I had a video of it. Wow, they have tons of bikes in there. Wow. This one's cool too, Danny. I would take this. I would take this and add a little restain.
Oh yeah.
And just like that, I'm leaving super impressed with Kiwani's thrift store. Our next stop is at the Gold Mine Thrift Shop. It's also located by the Cave Creek area. This one is operated by Good Shepherd of the Hills Church. 100% of net proceeds go to charity, with many items donated directly to people or pets in need. This is cute. It's like maple. I had a banana and some granola. We can. Thank you.
Vanilla ice cream with peanut butter,
Oh.
chocolate, and big chunks
That's a nice tray over there.
chocolate covered peanut.
Sorry.
My
Oh.
second favorite is the almond coconut chocolate. Oh, they are the
So surprising. I don't think I would ever think to go to.
because it is that good.
Oh, that's why I don't know.
The sign that says we do not scrimp, and I'm telling you, they have waffle cones that they fresh make.
As I'm editing this video, I'm realizing I missed the ice cream conversation the ladies behind me were having. Now I want ice cream really bad. It sounds delicious. Wow, there is a lot of silver here too. This is cute. Oh, this is unique. Really? Yeah.
My almonds totally have something like that too, and put candy in it.
Yeah, for candy or cookies. So good. Oh, but let me look and see. What if I find something here?
I haven't tried it on. I have a jacket.
From the corner of my eye, I saw what could be a DIY idea for a lamp. And on my way out, I saw some beautiful teapots and vases made out of brass. That's cool. Oh, This is nice and heavy. Oh, it's like somebody turned a lamp into a candle holder. Before heading home, we stopped by a unique Western-style shopping center called Frontier Town. Oh, fun.
Like I'm giving you classic Arizona.
Yes. That's awesome. As a small business owner, I love seeing that the stores were run by small businesses and their owners. There's a restaurant way in the back with live music. People were dancing. Come on, what other shopping center do you see a dance floor? This was my first time anyway, and I truly enjoyed it.
We both know that it ain't right. But if you ever love me, please. I'm real on my own. I'm saying home. It's just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be booking at the count.
Love it.
I do, and then
Candles and gifts. The only thing that I ended up buying was a poncho, and I was grateful to have it later that evening as it kept getting progressively cooler. Before ending the day, Danny wanted to take me somewhere I haven't been in many, many years, the rodeo. Let me tell you, I was biting my nails every time someone would be thrown out of that bull. My blood pressure went through the roof, I'm sure. And if I'm being transparent, it was too nerve-wracking for me. I'm so grateful that they give you a break in the middle of it so you can just go calm down, regain composure, and maybe dance a little bit to let all the nerves leave your body. I do have to say that I'd much rather go hiking and thrifting than coming to the rodeo. It's not good for my nerves, friends. But that's what this trip has been about, experiencing new things together. From thrift stores to red rocks to rodeo nights, this trip is a reminder that the things we create, the passions that we follow, they can lead us to people we never expected. And sometimes those people become part of your everyday life in the best way. This wasn't just a trip to Arizona. It was proof that connection can come from the most unexpected places and turn into something real.